Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Tornado Boy. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. To play the song the easiest, we need a capo on the 4th fret. If you're in need of a capo, there is a link to one in the description below. However, let's delve in with the start of the song, which is the first verse. And we need 4 chords to get through the first verse. And the first one is A minor. Now I'm going to be talking about these chords in reference to the capo. So we have an open A string. Then we have 2-2 on the D and G strings, 1 on the B, and an open E string. So there's A minor, that's our first chord. I'll talk about strumming and structure afterwards, but let's get through the other 3 chords that we need. The second shape that we need is an F major chord, which is a 3 on the D string, 2 on the G, 1-1 on the B and E, and you can see I'm using a flat finger for that. If you're familiar with the F major bar chord, which is that shape there, you can use that one as well. However, for the sake of this video and this song, I'm going to use this version. The third chord we need is a C major, which is a 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E string. And the final chord for the first verse is a G major chord, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then 3 on the high E. So up to now, those 4 chords will get you through the first verse, A minor to F, C to G. Now the rhythm that we need for all of the chords in the first verse is this. And what I'm doing is palm muting. It's where I'm taking this part of my hand and resting it on the strings just lightly to get a partially muted sound. And what I'm doing is I'm stressing some of the chords as well. It's a really common technique, that type of rhythm. And what we're doing is stressing the 1st, 4th and 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're doing 2 lots per chord. 1, 2. We then do the same for the F. And then C. And G. And what they also do, they're not just stressing, but when they're stressing the 1st, 4th and 7th, they're playing more of the chord. And all the other parts, the beats in between, they're focusing on the lower notes of the chord. Now it's well worth you getting used to that rhythm, especially if you're an early beginner or and even an intermediate, because that rhythm is going to get you through most of the song. However, that first verse, once you played those 4 chords once, you'll play it through a second time before it gets to the next part of the song. And just before we talk about the pre-chorus, if you're wanting the chord chart for this, which has all of the chords wrote down in a handy PDF, as well as the chords and lyrics matched up. Let's say you want to play the guitar and follow each word and each chord and know which matches up with which, then head on over to Patreon. I've got you covered. For the price of a coffee, you get access to not only this song, but well over 400 other songs of the latest releases. And yeah, it's all wrote out professionally by myself. So feel free to check that out. Anyway, let's delve in with the pre-chorus. Now, the good thing about the pre-chorus is that it's almost the same. There is a little bit of a difference. So we have A minor to F. So up to now, it's the same. In fact, we go to C. But then we stay on C. And then G. So instead of 2 on each, we have 2 for A minor, 2 for F, 3 for the C, and 1 for the G. So kind of C has more and then G has less. I'm just going to play all of that for the pre-chorus, all through in one go without talking, so you can see how all that fits together. We then get to the chorus of the song, and the chorus changes things up yet again. So yeah, it might be worth checking out the PDF so you've got everything wrote out. Saves you from trying to memorize it or trying to, write it down and potentially making a mistake. But let's delve in with that chorus. Now the chorus has two parts to it. We have shorter chords. It is the same as the verse, but instead of two lots of each chord, it's just one, like this. A minor 2, 3, 4, F 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4. And on the first time around the chorus, just like I did there, I sustain the chords. That's what they do on the track. All I mean by sustain is that you let it ring out. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now that's the first time round. The second time round, that's where you can start strumming. So yeah, second time round, that's when we can really start building it up with the strumming. And what I'm doing is playing down, down, up, down, up, which is slowly down, down, up, down, up. Or if you're counting along, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and I'm going to do that for each chord. So yeah, first time around the chorus, sustain the chords, second time round, strumming that pattern. Okay, so now we start to get a little bit of repetition. We're on the second verse now, after that first chorus, and we do play the chords through twice, but it's not like the first verse. The first verse had two lots of every chord, A minor, F, C, G. This verse is just like the pre-chorus where we have three lots of C and one lot of G. I'm just going to demonstrate that one more time so you can hear how this verse should sound like. Now you might have noticed, when I was playing the C chord, because I'm holding that and playing it for 3 bars worth, it can sound a little bit boring if you don't mix it up a little bit. And what I was doing, just to make it sound a little bit more interesting, to add a bit more texture to my playing, is I added the middle finger hammering on. So on that first strum, I don't have my middle finger on, I then hammer it on. And all I mean by hammering on is playing the string, in this case the actual chord, and then adding the finger, hammering it on after I've strummed. So you get two sounds by only playing once on the string. It's a nice little technique, it's a really subtle one, but it really adds a lot of value and texture to your playing. So the second verse you will play through that twice. And just looking over to my notes, after that we get another pre-chorus. And that pre-chorus is exactly the same as the other pre-chorus. We then get to the second chorus, and this is where things change yet again. So we do have the same chords in the same order. A minor for a bar, F for a bar, C for a bar, and G for a bar. However, what we'll do is sustain the first two chords. So the A minor to F, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and then strum. And I'm going back to that strumming pattern that I used on the previous chorus, down, down, up, down, up. However, you won't just play those chords twice like the first chorus, you'll overall play it 4 times. Now for the sake of this video, I'm not going to play it 4 times, but I'm going to play it through twice. The first time with the sustained part, and then one full time round with the normal strumming, so you can see how all this fits together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, strum. And then one time round as normal. There is then a bridge section, and the bridge section has, again, just a slightly different part. What we do is we have some sustain chords, and it's basically the chords of the chorus played through 3 times. Here it is just once. A minor 2, 3, 4, F 2, 3, 4, C 2, 3, 4, G 2, 3, 4. Do that 3 times and you've got yourself the bridge. Okay, the ending is almost in sight. We have a chorus where it goes back to strumming the chords just as normal, like we do in most choruses. However, this last chorus will be played 6 times. So A minor to F, C to G, 6 times in a row. We then, to finish the song, have an outro, and that's where we're going to sustain some chords. Same chords, A minor for 4 beats, F for 4 beats, C for 4 beats, G for 4 beats, and do that 4 times round to end the song. And there we go, that is a fantastic song. Really enjoy learning this one. So if you are interested in getting that extra material over on Patreon, links are in the description for that. In fact, the people on the screen are my active patrons. The moment this video goes live, they will get access to that content straight away. So thank you very much for their support. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.